Hi, everyone, and welcome to another class with me, Stephanie, here at Linguistiko. This class is called Games Galore, and it's just a fun class, something interesting to do for an hour to practice English. We're going to be playing some games. I'm going to teach some fun games, some common games that we play in the United States. Well, I don't know. These are games that I played when I was a kid, and would be like on a long road trip and I would have to wait in the car for 3 hours. And as a kid, 3 hours is like an eternity. So anyhow, there are some very fun games, and I realized these games are fun to play as adults too. So, hi Anatoly, how are you?
Hello, Stephanie. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Great, I'm good. Welcome to class. This is called Games Galore. And let me welcome Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Do you hear me? Hi, guys. Hi, Fabricio. How are you
Hello.
doing? Oh,
Hi, I'm fine,
good. Good.
thanks.
Welcome to class. Now Andrew hears me. Andrew, is this your first class with me?
Yes, it is.
Great. Where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Awesome. Okay. Anatoly is also from Russia.
Yes,
And
I met him.
oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm Stephanie. I'm from California, and right now I'm living in Argentina. So that's just a little bit about me. And today we're going to do the Games Galore class. Do you guys know what galore means?
No,
No.
I don't.
Okay, this is kind of a word that just means like a lot, okay? So you could say games galore, that's like a lot of games. Or you could say we went to a party and there was food galore. That means there was a lot of food. So you could use this word at the end of a noun, for example, to mean a lot. You wouldn't say there was galore games. You know how normally in English we put the adjective at the beginning. I don't actually know why this case is reversed, but games galore would be a lot of games. Food galore would be a lot of food, etc. Okay, so while we're waiting for the rest of the students to show up, guys, I have a fun activity that we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to try it out, okay? Have you guys ever done brain teasers or optical illusions or anything like that?
No, I haven't.
No? Okay. Well, this game is kind of like a brain teaser because basically it's easy, but it's not easy. You are gonna see um, you're gonna see words, and each word has a color. Okay, the color of the word might be green, for example. But the word says yellow. So the word says a different color than the color of the word. You're going to see what I mean in just a second. And your job is not to say the color of the word, but to read the word. Okay, so that might sound a little complicated. I'm going to show you guys right now, and we will get started with this warm up. Okay, so we're gonna go in this order. Anatoly, um, and then Andrew, and then Fabricio. Okay?
Okay.
And here we go.
Okay.
Okay, Anatoly, let me show you. Okay, Anatoly, you have to read the words. So from left to right, you will read each row, and then you will go down and read the next row, and then go down and read the next row.
Yellow, blue, orange. And next,
Yes, just keep read all the way down to the bottom.
black, red, green, purple, and yellow, red, orange, green, black, blue, red, purple, green, blue, orange.
Okay, you made it look so easy. I have a theory. I have a theory about why it's easy for you because it's been easy for some of my other students, but this is really difficult for me. So, Andrew, it's your turn, and go ahead and read these words.
Okay. Yellow, blue, orange, black, red, green, purple, yellow, red, orange, green, black, blue, red, purple, green, blue, orange.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so good. Okay, um, Fabricio.
Okay. yellow, blue, orange, black, red, green, purple, yellow, red, orange, green, black, blue, red, purple, green, blue, orange.
Good job, you guys. Okay, now I'm going to do it, okay? Here we go. Yellow, blue, orange, black, red, green, purple, yellow, red, orange, green, black, blue, red, purple. Oh, you guys, I did it reversed. No wonder it's so easy. I'm sorry. We're not supposed to read the word. We're supposed to say the color of the word.
It is what I
I'm
thought
like,
usually.
I'm like, why is this so easy for me? This is always so hard. And I was like, why is it so easy for them? I'm sorry, you guys. Let's start over. Okay. You have to say the color of the word. Oh my gosh. So sorry. Hey, it's morning here in Argentina, okay? So,
Yeah.
and I worked late last night, so forgive me. Let's try it again. Anatoly, say the color of what you see. Don't read the word.
Okay, understood. Green, red, blue, orange,
Yellow.
yellow, yes, blue, black, red, blue, green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, uh, blue, red, green.
Good job, you guys. Okay, you can see it was a little bit more difficult, but you still did very well. Okay, sorry, you guys. There's an alarm going on in the other room, and it's distracting me. So I'm going to go shut it off real quick, and then I'll be right back, and we'll continue with Andrew. Guys, wait for me 5 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Anatoly,
Yes, yes.
how long have you been here?
I received invitation maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, for free month,
Okay.
and after that I'm
Sorry,
going to
guys.
continue
Okay.
subscription.
Oh, you guys were getting to know each other a little bit, just chatting. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Okay, Andrew.
Okay. I wanted to say that I met this kind of task on the site Lumacity. Lumacity. Have you heard about that?
On a website. What's the website called?
Lumacity or something like that. There are a lot of brain teasers.
Oh, no, I've probably been on that website, but the name doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah, maybe I say it in the wrong way because I don't know how to pronounce it in English.
Yeah.
Okay. Green, red, blue, yellow, red. Oh, sorry, I failed.
Oh, I didn't even catch that mistake. Good. Okay, everybody has to help because I might not catch the mistake.
Yeah. Okay, I will start over.
Okay.
Okay. Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, blue, green, black, green, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, green. I made a mistake, I believe.
That's okay. You know what, Andrew? I corrected your mistake, but my microphone was on mute. So hear me and realize. So, anyhow, I'm getting off to a rough start this morning. Sorry, guys. Okay. Anyways, Fabricio, your turn.
Okay. Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, blue, green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, green.
Good job. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go, you guys. Okay. Here we go. Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, yellow, blue, green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, green.
Great.
Okay, and this is getting easier for me because I've done this class maybe 3 times already, and I always do this as the warm-up because I think it's really fun, even if you've done it before. And so I've been able to practice, but the first times that I had to do this task was a nightmare. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about games, you guys. Oh, thanks for putting the link. I was gonna say put the link. But anyhow, let's talk about games for a little bit. Do you guys know any game shows from the United States?
I don't know if Jeopardy is from the United States.
Yes, Jeopardy. We're gonna talk about Jeopardy in a second. Um, what else? Have you guys heard of Wheel of Fortune?
Oh,
Yes.
yes, we have the
Good.
same version in Russian.
Sure, these games are like getting popular everywhere. Okay, what about The Price is Right? Have you guys heard of that game show?
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
Price is Right. That's another one. There are so many game shows, I don't know if I remember all of them. Family Feud. Have you guys heard of Family Feud?
No.
No? Okay, well, the reason why I'm giving you guys all these names is because on YouTube there are tons of video clips with these. Each of these games have websites where you can probably watch more clips. So if you ever want to watch something interesting like a game show in English to practice your English, then you guys can look these games up on YouTube, and they're pretty fun. And Jeopardy is one where they ask like trivia questions, but for me the questions are always so hard. That's why I can't watch Jeopardy because I never know anything. But my mom loves it. She always answers before the people, and we're like, Mom, you should go on the game show and like earn some, you know. And then Wheel of Fortune is where they have to guess letters and they have to put words together and then they have to guess the phrase. The Price is Right is a game show where they have to put prices on items and they have to guess if the items are priced correctly or not. And then Family Feud is where a feud is kind of like a fight between people, between groups of people, either between a family or between I don't know, people from one town and another town. So a feud is like a fight between people. And Family Feud is where they get two families and they line them up and they answer questions to this family and then they answer questions to that family. Everybody has to answer the questions. And the way that this works is that before they ask the questions, first they do a survey. They go out and maybe they ask 100 or 500 people in the streets, and maybe they'll say, like, what is the most popular American dessert? And maybe I would say, oh, cookies. Cookies are the most popular American dessert. But then another woman would say, no, ice cream, ice cream. And then somebody else would say, no, apple pie. Okay? So what happens is there's not really a right or wrong answer. It's just you don't have to you're supposed to try and guess just any answer. You're supposed to think, what would the majority of the people say? What do we think the majority thinks? You know, and so you kind of answer your questions along those lines because if for like the question example I gave, the what is the most famous American dessert? If the majority said ice cream, that's the answer you would wanna say, because then they say every answer has a point or a point system. Ice cream would be like 10 points and cookies would only be 3 or something like that. Anyhow, the reason why I'm explaining this Family Feud business is because we're going to do some Family Feud questions, okay, guys? Now, some of these questions have only one answer and some have like 10, okay? So I have the questions here. I'm not going to share my screen on this one. I'm just going to ask the question, and then you guys, there's no order really that you have to tell me in. I don't want to organize it too much. Just throw some answers out at me, and let's see how this goes, okay? So the first question is, name something that costs more money if you have a daughter instead of a son. Name something that costs money if you have a daughter instead of a son. What do you guys think?
Dress.
Clothing?
Lipsticks.
Makeup? Okay. Good. And the answers are, I know this one only has two answers. The answers are clothing and a wedding. Because in American tradition, the wife's family pays for the wedding, and the groom or the husband, the man, he takes care of the honeymoon. Now, it doesn't always work out like that, but that's, I guess, what you could say tradition. Okay, so the next question has a lot of answers. It says, name a word that most people yell at their dogs. Name a word that most people yell at their dogs. What do you guys think?
Get out of here.
It has to be one word.
Uh, Foo, foo. It's
This
not
is
the word.
actually a good question because maybe you guys don't know what we yell at dogs in English. Wait, Fabricio, I'm reading what you wrote. Um, I didn't know that. So Fabricio said that there was like a game like this in Argentina. That's cool. I'll have to look that up. Okay, guys. Let me ask you this. What's something that you guys yell at dogs in your languages? In Russian, what is something people yell at dogs?
The sound foo.
Foo, and what does that mean?
It means like, don't do that.
Oh, really? But it doesn't actually mean something in Russian. It's just a
It,
sound.
yes, but if you say it to a person, he would think that you are thinking of him like a dog.
That's funny. That's really funny. Well, I have some Russian friends in the United States, so next time I go visit, I'm gonna say foo foo to their dog.
Yeah.
Okay, Fabricio, what about in Spanish? What are some things people yell at a dog here in Argentina?
Fuera, fuera.
Fuera. Good. And tell our Russian friends what this means.
This means that you want the dog to get out of where you are.
Yeah, like get out, go away. Good. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, so some things that people yell at dogs. No, they say no, or they say sit, stop, down. When you say down, it means like get down if the dog like goes puts his paws on you. They could say fetch. Do you guys know what fetch is?
Yes, and you have to go for something and then bring it back.
Yeah, it's like catch the ball, fetch. And then they might say bad. Bad, like bad dog. Good. Okay, that one was a little bit tough. Okay. Name a musical instrument that is too big to carry on an airplane. What do you guys
Piano.
think? Uh-huh. Piano is the number 2 answer, 28 points. Good job. What else?
Organ.
Organ как по-английски будет?
I don't know.
Organ?
Yeah.
Organ.
Yeah, unfortunately, nobody said organ in this survey, but I was thinking that's like the biggest instrument. But no, they didn't say it.
I don't know how to say the one that you can find in a church. But it's like a
Which
piano.
one?
The one that you can find in a church. That is a piano with a lot of flutes. I don't know.
Oh, they
Organ.
said, yeah, they were saying that. Organ.
Ah, okay.
Organ. Can someone write that in the... Oh, here's Fernando. Hi, Fernando. Welcome to class.
Hello, how are you?
We're good, thanks. So we're looking over some Family Feud questions. Have you heard of this game, Family Feud?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well later, you guys should definitely look up clip YouTube because these games are pretty funny. But anyhow, Fernando, here are the games that we talked a little bit about. These are like TV show games, you know?
Okay.
And Family Feud is one of them. And in this game, basically, they ask questions to people, and the people have to come up with the most popular answers. Okay. So right now we are working on a question. Name a musical instrument that is too big to carry on an airplane. What do you think?
Any kind of instrument?
Yeah, an instrument that is too big to carry on an airplane.
Okay, the first that comes to my mind it's a piano.
Good. That was the number 2 answer.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'll just give the first 4 or 5 answers. And now these are, you guys have to remember that these are answers that people gave in a survey. That doesn't mean that this is accurate, this is correct. These are just what people said in a survey, okay? And you have to know that all of these instruments can go on airplanes, because if not, how do bands and travel around the world? You know what I mean? Tuba. Do you guys know what the tuba is? The
Yes.
tuba is that instrument that has that big thing like that, it's like a snail. You like get inside of it, it wraps around, and then it has this big horn over here, right? That's the tuba. Yeah. Okay. Then they said piano and cello. Cello is the one that looks like a violin, but it's really, but it's bigger, and you put it between your legs, and you play it up here, and then you play like this. And then harp. Harp is the one that that the angels play, but you play and your hands go like this because it has a lot of strings on it. And then the drums. Okay. All right, guys. Let's do a couple more questions, and then we're going to change games. Name a bad sport for someone who is afraid of the water.
Cat.
Water polo.
Yes, water polo. That's the number 2 answer. What else, you guys?
What was the question?
Name a bad sport for someone who is afraid of the water.
Okay.
Uh,
Swimming.
Yes, that's the number 1 answer. Good. So we have swimming and water polo. What other water sports are out there?
so kind of surf player. Or
Surfing, yes. Surfing is one of the answers. Good. And the other ones are water skiing. Do you guys know what water skiing is? It's
No, I
like
don't.
skiing. It's like skiing, but on the water. So you put these like things on your feet, and then a boat goes really fast, and you hold on to this thing, and you like ski on top of the water. Water skiing. So you guys should look this up if you don't know what it is. Water skiing. Or maybe somebody could like find a picture and put a link so we can all see it. But I'm going to continue with the class. Also diving, okay? So diving is where you jump off of either a diving board or a platform, and you flip and do a bunch of twists and down, and then you dive into the water like this. And then scuba diving, that's where you have the thing in your mouth for the air, and you swim, and maybe you look at all the fish and stuff like that. Good. Okay, and we'll do one more question. One second, I want to get a good one. Um, okay, name something people wear when they want to dress casual. There's only one answer to this that they gave.
Hoodie.
A hoodie. I think I agree. That is something people wear when they want to dress casual. It's not the answer that they gave,
A pair of
but keep
jeans.
trying. Yes, jeans. Basically, if you wear jeans, that's considered super casual. That's why they say, like, if you have a professional job, never ever wear jeans to work because it's like too casual. Good job, you guys. Okay, so really quick, let's talk a little bit before we play any other games. I want to know, what are some of your guys' favorite games? Like, do you like board games like Monopoly? Do you like playing chess? Do you like playing Risk? Do you like playing, I don't know, tic-tac-toe? What kind of games, what are your guys' favorite games? Okay, Anatoly, let's start over here with you.
Favorite games. Uh, there is several games I mean, on computers, but
Mm-hmm.
we talk about all games.
Yeah, it could be
Or,
anything.
or,
If you
or
like computer games, then
yes, not so much, but I liked, for example, uh, Action Far Cry, the first one, and
mm-hmm.
Mafia, also the first one. It is a computer game. These are computer games which I played.
Ah, okay. Okay, so your favorite kinds of games are computer games. And on these games, is it like one of those games where you can connect with people around the world and all play together?
No, no, but I also used one of that game, online game. You can see my avatar from that game. It is a Second Life, a virtual world. It is
Oh,
we can call it as a game, and there people communicate with each other. And I visited school, English school there. That's interesting. It is
very cool.
yes, very communicative game.
Cool. All right. Thank you. Okay, Andrew, so tell us about your favorite games.
I like board games. So Monopoly, Activity, Crocodile. Are you familiar
Good.
with that?
Not the crocodile one, but
It is
Monopoly, yes.
Activity. Activity. There are
Activity?
Yes, there are three type of cards. One you have to explain, uh, like with your speech. Another one to show and to draw.
Oh, okay. We have a version of that that's called Cranium, and it's cool because it uses all parts of your brain. There's like the creative cards where maybe you have to draw something or act it out. Then there are like trivia cards, and then there's like with spelling, and I always fail on those ones. And then there are like a different type, but yeah, those I love those creative games. I do.
Yes, and the one game, it is kind of card game, Taboo.
Oh yeah, Taboo, that's a good game. You know, I actually want to figure out if I can make a Taboo game class where all we do during the class is play Taboo because that game is so fun.
Yeah, yeah,
But I'm still working on the logistics, like how I would figure that out. But anyway, cool. Thanks for sharing.
yeah. You're welcome.
And yeah, and Fabrizio, what about you? What are some of your favorite games?
I really like playing board games with my friends. We used
Uh-huh.
to gather all together in a house and then we play. The last one we played was Pictionary. You have
Yeah.
a deck of cards, and then you have to pick one and
Mm-hmm.
to draw maybe with your right hand, or maybe you have to change with the hand. You don't have ability at all.
Yeah.
And also you can use your body to explain the word that was given.
Yep.
And I'm so good at throwing the dice that even if I don't guess any word, I win.
Really? Is it
Yes,
is it just luck, or do you have like a
yes.
technique for throwing dice?
No, it's just luck.
What?
It's just luck.
Ah, okay. Well, here in Argentina, I know Pictionary is very common because in my family here and my husband's family, we always, every time we're going to play a board game, it's always Pictionary, and that's great because I love it. But I can get kind of competitive, not in a bad way, but just like in a, oh, I want to, I want to do this. But they always want to separate. They want to do men against women, And you're right. If somebody is like really lucky throwing the dice, it doesn't matter how good the other team plays, that team wins. And like the last couple times I played this game, the team I was on, we were throwing one crazy and that we lost. Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay, so Pictionary. Great. And Fernando, what about you?
Well, my favorite kind of game, I could say, I could divide it in two categories. There are the like the board games. Yes, I love them, like Monopoly, chess, Pictionary, and also I like computer games. I don't have too much time currently to play computer games as I did
Mhm.
before, but I still have fun sometimes with a couple.
Mhm. Okay. Cool. Well, my favorite games I want to share too. I just don't know. I like board games, but I don't like Monopoly because it takes too long. Um, I like games that you can play in like an hour and a half or 2 hours. I like Pictionary. I like creative games. There was this game that I used to love in the United States called Outburst. And it was a game where you just had to say things really fast. But like the questions I gave in Family Feud, and everybody just had to shout, oh, this, and shout as many as you can. And then there would be somebody who would have it was like this plastic thing, and you would stick the card in, and once you stick the card in, it reveals all the answers. And then it has these little buttons that you press. When somebody says that answer, you check it off, and then at the end, you see if they were able to get everything. So for example, one of the questions was that I remember was dairy products, like name as many dairy products as you can, and we'd be like milk, cheese, yogurt, all this stuff, and then they'd be checking them off. And I like games. It allowed me to yell and be really fast. Um, so that. And computer games, no, I don't really play a lot of computer games just because with a board game, it's like it gets to a point where like, okay, let's like put this away. And sometimes with computer games, it's like you forget, and then the next thing you know, you were playing for 4 hours, and it's like, what? So, no, I try to avoid those. Um, and Andrew, yes, we'll talk about that later. Thank you. And then the latest game, you guys, we got games, but does anybody play poker or any card games like that?
Yes, I used to play in an online platform.
Okay, I did too. I went through a phase where I played poker online as well. But I'm learning a game, you guys, called Scat. Has anybody heard of this game?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's like one of the hardest card games ever. Like if you think poker is hard, this is like 50 times hard. And I'm learning this game because my uncle is a scat champion in Argentina. And when I heard that, I was like, wow, that's cool. And I was like, okay, so I want to learn this game. And there's a game here in Argentina that's called Truco. Fabricio, do
Yeah,
you know how to play this?
yes, of course. I used to play it at university. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And this game is really popular. Like, a ton of people know how to play it. And they wanted to teach me when I got here, and I was like, no, thank you. I don't know why. I just didn't want to learn. And they were explaining it, and I was like, sounds too complicated. complicated, and I just was like, no, no, no. Maybe it's the way explaining it sounded complicated, but I never learned truco, which is way easier than scat. Okay, but now here I am learning the game that's way more difficult. And sometimes I'm like that. Like if something's more difficult, it makes me want to learn it. But if something's like easier or not that hard, then I'm like, no, thank you. I don't know why I'm like that, but anyhow, if you guys are interested, I know a lot of people have never heard of this game before. I think it has like its origins in Germany or something like that. But it's like really, it's crazy. So anyways, I want to choose another game and actually two more games. And this game we're going to actually play with her. And these are games that I used to play on bus rides when I was in high school, and we'd go on a field trip, and it would take us 2 hours to get there, or when I was in the car when I was younger. And these games, yeah, like kids play them, teenagers play them, but I think they're still fun as an adult. Okay, so they're both question games. Okay, but the first version that we're gonna play is you have to answer a question with a question. So if I started, I would say, what are you doing? You can't tell me, oh, I'm taking an English class. You cannot say a statement. You have to ask. It doesn't even have to be related to my question. You could say, what's your favorite color? And then I'll say, where are you going later? And then you say, do you like ice cream? And then I say, I get stuck. I don't know what to say, and I lose. Okay? So basically the ways that you lose in this game is if you stall. Stall is when you take a long time to answer. It has to be question, 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 question. It has to have like a rhythm. And if somebody is like, oh, I don't know what to say for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, then you lose. And then the other thing is if you answer the question or if you say a sentence, lose. You have to ask a question. And then the other rule is you cannot ask a question that has already been asked. So if I say, what's your favorite color, and then we ask 10 more questions, and then you say, what's your favorite color, then you lose because you can't repeat a question. Now I'm going to give you guys a hint because if you've never played this game before, it can be kind of hard. The hint is when the person is talking to you and asking you a question, don't focus on what they're saying. Don't listen to them because they might ask a funny question. They might say, did you take a shower today? And it's like, whoa, what? Don't listen to them. It doesn't matter if the question is funny or interesting. You're not supposed to answer the question, so don't even listen to it. Okay? Don't listen to the thing in your head about the next question that you're going to ask. So as they're speaking, that's actually your time to focus on your question. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to give an example of this game by playing it with somebody. Who wants to play it? I'm not like that good, so don't be intimidated.
Can we do that?
Good. Andrew, that was you, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. So Andrew and I are going to play this game together so you guys get an idea. It's like I said, I'm not that good. But I'm going to try my best, and I'm sure Andrew's going to try his best as well. Okay, so question. I'm going to start, and I'm going to ask the first question.
Okay.
Starting now, okay? Are you ready?
Can you answer that?
No, that I was starting the game. I was just trying to trick you. Okay, I'll start again. I'll start again. That doesn't count because I was being mean. I was trying to trick him, and it worked. But anyhow.
No.
But
I
anyhow.
actually I asked the question. Can you answer that question? It was my question.
No! So I lost.
Yay!
I told you guys I'm not very good at this. Okay, Andrew, you're better. You're a good component. Component. No. What's that word I'm looking for?
Opponent.
You're good competition. Opponent. Yes. Okay, Andrew. Round 2. Are you ready?
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't start. I'll tell you when I'm starting. Starting now. What are you doing?
What did you eat today?
What color are your eyes?
Do you use a keyboard?
Do you have a melody?
What is on your forehead?
Have you ever traveled to California?
Do you like a microphone?
Do you like Linguistiko?
I don't like. Okay.
Oh, what? You don't?
I thought I wanted to say I don't know yet.
Oh.
I lost.
Okay, well, I just have to say though that that was really intense for me. Like I had to work so hard to not concentrate on what I don't even know what you asked me. So I was trying so hard to ignore you because I could not lose. Good job. Okay, now you guys see how this goes. Okay, so the next two people that are going to play are going to be two of you guys. Okay? So, volunteers?
Okay, I go here in this one.
Okay, Fernando. Who's going to challenge Fernando?
I can try.
Okay, good. I'm gonna mute my microphone, and I'm gonna say go, and then we're gonna start. And since Fernando is the one who is challenging, who said I'll go first, then he's gonna ask the first question. So get your guys' first questions in your mind, and Fernando, you were supposed to start.
Oh no, I didn't heard the okay go. So okay.
Oh, sorry. That's why I'll do this with my hand too, in case you
Oh
don't
yeah.
hear it. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Ready and go.
Okay. How are you doing?
What's your name?
What's your favorite flavor?
Have you been in the US?
Are you studying?
Do you work?
Have you ever been in a hospital?
Do you like history?
Have you ever read a book?
Have you studied in university?
What's the weather like?
What's the weather now in your country?
That's kind of like a repeat, Anatoly.
Okay, okay.
But good job, you guys. Good job. Okay, Fabricio, it's your turn.
No. Okay.
Okay, who's gonna play with Fabricio?
Me?
Okay, Andrew.
Oh,
Okay,
he's the champion.
good. Okay, so Fabricio, you are going to ask the first question, okay? Do you have your question?
Yes.
Okay, ready? And go.
Do you like pasta?
What do you do today?
How are you feeling now?
What is your favorite color?
Have you ever been to a doctor?
Do you watch TV?
Is it raining in your country?
Where are you from?
Do you live with your parents?
Do you use laptop?
Do you have many brothers?
What color is what color is your microphone?
Have you ever tried to teach something to somebody?
Are you going to eat?
Do you like seafood?
What is your favorite song?
Are you for pasta? No, I lost.
Good job. That's okay. Okay, Andrew, good job. You won again. Fabricio, that was good, you guys. That was really intense. I think my heart was pounding for you both because I was, oh my God, this is gonna end. They must be really feeling sure.
Yeah,
Good job, you guys.
once I was about to answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What was the question you were about to answer?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, you guys, I want to let you guys know that this game, it's fun for kids. If you have like nieces and nephews that you want to teach this game to, it's fun with adults. And here's how you have to play it with two adults, okay, or with two kids. What you do is both people stand and they face each other, okay? So you don't want to be like this far apart and you don't want to be this close. But if this is my microphone, like this has to be your face and this is mine, and we have to look each other in with questions like this. And it gets so intense because you really feel the competition because you're standing face to face. Okay? All right, so this is the first question game. The second question game, it could be a little bit harder. I don't know. But the second question game is I ask questions, for example, and let's say I'm playing against Andrew again. And Andrew has to answer the questions without saying yes or no. That's it. He can answer. He's supposed to answer. He just can't say yes or no. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So that
Because
means he also can't say yeah, because yeah is a form of yes. Okay, question. What was the question?
so I can answer yes. No, like ask me a question.
So if I say, where are you? You
So
could
I
say
am
in my
from
house.
Russia.
Good. You could say I'm in my house. And then if I say, do you like being in your house? You could say, of course, instead of saying yes, because you can't
Can
say
I
yes. If you say yes,
can I say I do?
yes, you can. You can say I do. So some answers that we can say instead of yes and no, we can say I do, I will, I have. If I say, have you ever been to the United States? Instead of saying yes, you can say I have. You could say of course, absolutely, without a doubt. And for no, you could say not at all, never. But don't say no way, because then you're saying no. Okay?
Okay.
So my job is to ask questions, okay? And the questions have to stay steady. Don't want to take too long to ask, because if I take too long to ask, it gives your opponent more time to prepare. Okay? So I'm going to try this. Andrew, do you want to play this game with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it
No,
was a
don't
trick.
worry, don't worry. We didn't start. We didn't start.
Okay.
Okay, so again, I'm going to ask questions, and you guys have to help me. Make sure he doesn't say yes or no or yeah, okay? Okay, we're going to start now. Andrew, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Do you like living over there?
Sometimes.
Ooh, it cut off. The microphone cut off. Okay, it's okay.
Sometimes.
Oh, sometimes. Okay. Where do you want to travel to?
To Europe.
To Europe, and where in Europe specifically?
To France.
To France? Is that because you want to see the Eiffel Tower?
Maybe.
Maybe. Do you speak any French?
Never spoken.
Never. Okay, so how are you going to talk with the people in France if you've never read?
I will take a special tour for Russian tourists.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So, do you have any pets, Andrew?
I have.
You do have. Okay. Do you have a dog?
I've never had a dog.
You never had a dog. So, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to learn in English.
And
I like to learn English.
And how many years have you been learning English for?
4 years.
4? Is it easy?
It isn't. It isn't.
It isn't. Okay, I'm going to say the champion is Andrew. Good job. You were able to to last like 2 minutes of me asking questions. And that's also how we do this game, guys. If the person asking questions gets tired of asking questions and is like, I don't know how to crack this person, then we can give up. And if that person gives up, then the other person wins. Okay, so I gave up because I'm like, Andrew, he's too good at this. And sometimes the phone would like cut in and out, and I wasn't sure. But I'm sure you didn't say yes or no. And guys, one time, actually twice, I've played this game. Like I said, I've done these classes before, and when the students ask me the questions, they get me actually thinking about the questions, because you don't want to concentrate too much on the questions, because then you lose your focus, and that's when the yes and the no comes out. But both times that I've played with my students, they asked me questions for like 3 minutes. It's like they couldn't get me to say yes or no, and all of a sudden they ask me a question that I'm like, yeah, and they're like, ah, and I'm like, no. And it's funny because when I realize I said it, I go into shock sometimes. And I screamed into the microphone like twice on accident. And I was like, sorry guys. And those videos are recorded. I don't know if you guys are able to see my Linguistiko videos, but in the other Games Galore classes, there's a moment where Stephanie screams into her microphone because she can't believe she lost. But anyhow, thank you, Andrew, for playing. I think it makes sense to everybody now. Reduce bandwidth so your connection will be better. How do I do that?
There is
You guys?
Can you see 5 buttons? First mute, unmute, then video, and the third button on the screen, Hangout. The third button, the button
But where is it on the screen?
at the
Sorry,
top.
guys, I don't know anything about technology. It's on the top of my Google Hangouts?
Yes, it is where mute button. Can you see the mute button?
Oh, it says adjust bandwidth usage.
Yes, so you can move the splitter to the left side and
what does that do? Won't that make my video worse?
a bit. But it is better to hear you than see.
Oh, so you guys will be able to hear me better if I lower it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, let's test this. Thanks. We have 10 minutes, so okay, I'm moving it down 1 notch. Okay, so are you guys able to hear me better?
It hasn't cut off.
Okay. I lowered it a little bit. Are you guys able to hear me better?
Yes.
Oh, really? Like a lot better, or just a little bit better?
Let's do it for 5 minutes, and we will see.
Okay, I'm going to put it in the middle, actually. I lowered it a little bit more. Oh, that's too now pixelated. Hang on, guys. There we go. I lowered it. I'm lowering it just a little bit. Oh, this makes me look not so nice. I don't know if I like this. That's okay. I'm just going to back up so it's like not focused on my face. Just kidding. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me better. Let me know, because if you can, maybe I'll do this in the future. And I really appreciate all of you students because you guys are always helping me with my technology things, because I don't know about this. And I'm not kidding. So many people here on Linguistiko, so many of the students are very technology savvy, and like the majority of them are like software developers and engineers. And I'm like, oh, cool. So I can just ask you all my questions. Andrew, by the way, did you tell us what you do already?
I am software developer.
See? Exactly. Point proven. Point proven. I don't know why all the software developers of the world find Linguistiko. I don't understand. Yeah, Fabricio, you too. See? Everybody. And I think that, Fernando, remind me again what you do?
No, in that case, I'm not. I'm related with another kind of technology stuff, but I also like computer, all related with computers, but I'm electrical engineer.
You see? Well, it's right there, right there. It's kind of in the same field. And Anatoly, you are an accountant, right?
Yes, yes. That's
But he is a very tech-savvy accountant because Anatoly helped me with a whole bunch of things. Okay, guys, so we have 7 minutes. Let's play this game, but I want to see you guys try and play with each other. So I need 2 people to challenge each other. Who wants to play?
I can.
Okay,
With
Fernando
Fabrizio.
and Fabricio, you said me?
No, I think it was Anatoly, but.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do Fernando and Anatoly, and then we'll do Andrew and Fabricio. Okay. Since you volunteered first, Fernando, do you want to be the one who asks questions, or do you want to be the one who answers questions?
I can answer the questions.
Okay. You will ask questions?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear. That's why I clarified. Okay, so good. Anatoly, you have to answer, and Fernando is going to ask. So we are going to start now.
Feel today?
I'm fine.
Do you like Linguistiko?
I like it.
Where do you live?
I live in Moscow.
Do you have any pets with you?
I have a pet.
Do you like
It is a
listening?
pet. Sorry?
Do you like listening to music?
I like listening to music.
Nice. And how about movies? Do you like watching movies?
I like watching movies too.
Okay. And what kind of movie do you like?
I like not hard movie, comedies, and historical movies, biographies.
Do you feel comfortable with this game?
I feel comfortable with watching which game?
Okay. Do you like this class?
I like this class.
Oh, nice. And do you like being at hospital?
I don't like being in hospital. It is not my favorite activity.
Have you ever broken a leg?
I had that experience. Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay, so
said yes.
I give up. I think. I don't know.
Good job, you guys. Good job. Okay, Anatoly, you won. Woohoo! And Fernando, you were asking some good questions. I probably would have lost if I was playing with you, but good job, good job. Okay, Fabricio. Fabricio, do you want to ask the questions or answer the questions?
Ask questions.
Okay, good. You're going to ask, and Andrew, you will answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, we go, guys.
Okay. Andrew, do you like video games?
I've never played video games. I've never played. Oh, I don't play. Okay.
Have you ever played on a sport?
I have
Which one?
football.
Oh, okay. And do you like playing as a goalkeeper?
I don't like.
Have you ever won a game?
Sorry?
Have you ever won a game?
Have you ever won a
A
game?
game, a football match.
I have.
Oh, awesome. And did you play it at school?
I played in school.
How many players does a team have?
11.
Oh, okay. And do you have many friends?
I have many friends.
How old is your mother?
Good question. 52.
Do you love her?
Of course,
Do you like biscuits?
I like biscuits.
Do you like chocolate?
I like chocolate.
How many chocolate can you eat in a week?
1 bar a day.
Oh, are they pricey? Are they expensive?
They not. They aren't.
Do you like cooking?
I like cooking.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Stew from beef.
Oh, really? Are you good at it?
I am.
I give up. I think it's
Good
too
job, you guys. Good job. That was really good. That was really good. Andrew, you have to send me that stew recipe because I love cooking.
Okay.
But okay, guys, here's what I want to say. I'm glad you guys played games in English. Um, it's definitely more difficult because English is your second language, or maybe it's even your third language. So here's the homework. You don't actually have to do it. But teach these games to somebody in your language and play in your language. And you're going to see how much fun they can be, because in your language, you're going to be able to be a lot faster. You're going to be able to think about a lot more things. So yeah. And then the other thing is, so how did this lower bandwidth work out, you guys? Do you hear me better? Do you really hear me better?
It is hard to say. Sometimes your voice cuts off.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's the
Yeah.
internet here in Argentina. I don't know.
Yeah,
All right,
we've been
guys.
having a lot of problems during this class with the sound. I mean, along the class, the sound
Oh,
several times. Yeah.
oh, during this class, the sound cut out
Yeah.
several times. Oh,
For
I'm
me, yes.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, it cut out a couple times when I was listening to you guys, but also I've been having a little bit of trouble with my internet here, but we're getting it fixed, so hopefully this won't happen anymore. Um, but anyhow, is there any questions about Linguistico before we go for the day?
No
We
question.
need more classes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do need more. We do need more. Don't worry, guys. That's all in the plans. Because Linguistico, they're like still a startup. You know, they're just getting out there and starting. So as we get more students, we are going to be offering more classes and more hours. So the other thing that I want to tell you, Andrew, I already let everybody else know, I take requests. So if you want to do a certain class on a certain grammar topic or reading topic, you can always send me a message and say, make a class like this, and I make requests based off of students want to learn.
Okay. But
Yeah.
the problem I faced that almost all the classes don't fit my schedule, and so I'm just not able to attend them because of the
Yeah.
time difference.
Yeah. Well, just so you guys know, yeah, the goal of Linguistico is to offer classes 24 hours a day. Okay? They're just not there yet because we're just starting, but hopefully every single month we'll be able to start adding more classes. Because I know that that's a problem for students that are on the other side of the world. But don't worry, guys, we're gonna get there. But we're getting everything started. So sorry.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, anyhow, guys, I'm giving classes all day. So if I see you later in the day, great. If not, I hope to see you all soon, okay?
Okay,
Thank
thank
you
you.
very much, Stephanie.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye, guys.
Bye.
Much. Bye.
Bye-bye. Fabricio, do you have a question?